This is the floor plan. This floor plan is majorly divided into three different parts. First will be kitchen area, second will be living and dining area, and third will be sleeping area. This is a perspective of when we enter the floor. These are the stair or the lift. We enter by any of these. This is the lobby area and these are the stairs going upward. This will be the gate. When we enter on the right side, we have the sitting area. Dimensions are this by this. This is for the guests, etc., any relatives, etc., whom enter the house and require a place or a room to sit and relax. This is for that purpose. And when we enter this, we will enter the living and dining area of dimension this by this, and this area is connected with the kitchen dimension are this by this. This is the storeroom connected with the kitchen for the storing purposes. On downside we have wash area. In this wash area we can wash utensils, wash clothes, etc., etc. And when we go toward the end of the floor, we will see the bedrooms. Let's do one by one. First bedroom, this is a dimension this by this attached with the toilet. Second, this and this. Second is the bedroom which is attached to toilet, also attached to the balcony. Second one, this is the dimension with this by this. This is also connected to the balcony. And then we come here. This is the master bedroom. This is also connected to the balcony and also have a lead bath attached. Now we'll flip and we'll see it again. This is the entrance. This is the sitting area. This is the living and dining area. Here we have kitchen area, dimension, storeroom connected to the kitchen, wash area connected to the kitchen. This is complete section. When we come down, this is common toilet. This is first, second bedroom. 1, 2, 3. These three are bedroom. They have this one have toilet attached. This one don't. This one also have toilet attached. These two are connected to the balcony. Then we will enter the master bedroom. This is connected to the toilet as well as the balcony. This is the overall floor plan which let us know what exactly are we aiming for, what are the aim and the purposes of this plan. This is the basic representation of the floor plan depending on the use and what type of rooms these are. This is the same floor map, but this time we have the dimensions of everything from start. The dimensions of the lift, this and this, we know that. The lobby is this time white. These are the chairs going outside, and these are the door, dimension of the door. These are dimension of the first sitting room. This is the window. When come to living dining area, these are the dimension of length, breadth, and the arches. The kitchen area, these are the cupboards. Kitchen area dimension these by this. This is the basin. These are the dimension of the wash area. Then we come down to the this area. Living area is done. Bedroom area. For this common toilet. Now this is bedroom number 2. These are as dimension. This is the window. Toilet of the dimension of the toilet. Another bedroom. These are the dimension. This was this. And these are split up between these and this. These are two sliding doors. This is normal door. Dimension of the balcony. Normal door is connected to the master bedroom area, which is connected to the balcony. Here we have dimension of the master bedroom. Here we have normal door, dressing area, And the toilet area, dimensions are this by this. Another bedroom area, the dimension are this by this. The toilet area dimension this by this. This is another window. This is the entire floor map according the dimensions that are required or given in this particular floor. These are the symbols that will be representing the things in the following map, following floor planning. This is chilling point, wall fan, ceiling fan, light, wall light point, television antenna, telephone point, exhaust fan, 15 ampere power point, switchboard, 5 ampere power point, bell switch, bell location, MCB, Juma point, geyser point, washing machine point, washing machine, wall fan, two-way switch, TV point. This is the same floor plan again with symbols representing what is in which room. First of all, we will see the sitting area. This represents the ceiling fan. SB represents the switchboard. This light will represent the light point which illuminate the entire room. Another light point. SB represents the switchboard. S1 represents the two-way switch, and this represents the chilling board. This is the representation of the sitting area. Here we come to the living area and dining area. There are two fans. This by these are the dimension which are part. This is the light point, wall light point, wall light point. This is switchboard. This is the two-way switch. This is a wall fan, another wall fan, switchboard, light point, another chilling box, Zoomer point, another light point. This is the living area. Here we have bedroom area which is similar. There's light, wall fan, ceiling fan, chilling box, wall fan. SB2, this is the TV point. SB2, this is another TV point. These are the similar in nature. In the balcony we have a 3 chilling point. This is switchboard and light point. Toward the master bedroom we have a fan here, 2 boxes. This is a switchboard, light point, TV point, switchboard, wall fan, light point, and these are the for the washroom, light, chilling box, geyser point, etc. We have seen this. This is another bedroom. This is the fan, chilling box, light area, switchboard, door, light, TV, ceiling, wall fan, light, geyser point. Kitchen area, ceiling box, light, 15 ampere switch, light, ceiling box, switchboard, 15 ampere another for microwave, etc. Some appliances require higher power use, which cannot be done on normal line, so they require a heavy line. This is washing machine, switchboard, light, ceiling box. This is the floor plan, which representation of which appliances will be used where.